So this is the Getting Started podcast where I basically just talk to my buddies. Today's guest is a performer, he's a lead singer in a band, and overall just a great guy. So, please give it up for Joel Campbell. How's it going, dude? You good?
Very good.
Good to see you, mate.
Good to see you.
So, first of all, how's the band going? Any performances? Any shows coming up?
Well, currently we're just going through a bit of personnel change, so...
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah. I'll cut that out, don't worry, I'll cut that out. I'll start that again. So, it's good to see you, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah,
how's the band going?
Yeah, it's going alright. We're going through a bit of a personnel change at the moment, so currently not gigging but searching, because we've got a lot of new tunes.
Oh. So no performances coming up there?
No, nothing coming up that I can plug, unfortunately.
Right, I was going to say, make sure you're there.
Nah.
So before the band started off, you were just busking, right? That's how you kind of like...
Oh yeah. If you want to get that far back, yeah. Well, it started when I was like 7, really.
Really?
Like, yeah. So I've been playing guitar, singing, probably before that. Like, I always wanted to be like singing on the stage and that. Like,
was that like childhood? Like that was the only thing you wanted to do? Because when you were a kid, it's like, I want to be like a farmer.
Obviously I want to be a footballer as well.
No, you know what I mean? Was that like, I'm set on this?
Yeah, no, but there's like pictures of me singing karaoke, like Bob the Builder or whatever it was. Then 7 was when I got my first like guitar. It was about a big 3/4 guitar. Yeah. And like from there, Green Day, that was my first love, and then started playing Time of Your Life. That was the first song I learned, and then I stopped playing for a little bit. And then picked it back up when I was about 10, and then from then on, that was when I started doing the busking and like doing the pub gigs and such and that, doing covers. But it wasn't till I was like 17 that I got started writing. Well, I wrote my own music before that, but properly. That's when I got into it now.
But you first started busking properly, like earning money about 10, you reckon?
I'd probably say like 11, 11,
really?
12, yeah. Mate, I used to make a killing. I think it's because I say I was cute, but...
You're all for the money you are. You're not even about the music.
Yeah.
I don't care for
the shades, actually. I was just like, chubby. Not chubby.
Yeah, you were. I
remember. But no, it was like... so, I think like people were just like, oh, he's quite a cute little kid. He's playing the Beatles, he's playing... he's playing the Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, like, rock and roll and stuff. Yeah. Like, chucking money at me. Yeah. I think mostly, like... As a kid, it was like 250 quid.
That's crazy. That's a lot of money when you're a kid. Like, your mate's getting a job, and you're like, what,
crazy.
30 quid?
Yeah, it's mad, like. Yeah. And like, the most I've ever earned, this one was pretty crazy, was I went to watch Paul Weller when I was like 15, 16, 14, 15, something like that. And I was playing in Warwick. He was at Warwick Castle. I was playing in Warwick City Centre, Town Square or something like that. And it's like 2 pubs right in front of me, full of obviously like Paul Weller mod fans. And I can remember the first tune I played was like Waterfall by Stone Roses, and then like both pubs mate just went whoa, erupted. And I was like, that's crazy.
So landlords are like, landlords like, what the fuck? You get rid of all my customers.
I was like, this is sick, but like, mate, they were coming.
And how old were you then?
Tenors. I was about 14, 15.
Really?
Yeah. Tenors, mate. 5 like notes they were chucking at me. 500 quid at it that day.
You're joking.
About 4 hours, I think I was there for. I missed like the first half. Not the first half. I missed the first couple of tunes of the gig. Like, just counting me money.
At that age, that's crazy. You're all about the money, aren't you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
But how did it feel the first time you busked? Because I don't think I could do it. That's got to be quite nervous to go from like just playing in front of your parents and like close family and pubs to like, I'm ready to do this on the street.
Yeah. To be fair, mate, like, you know what? I've never really been nervous about it. Really? Like, I stopped enjoying it after a little bit. But like at the start, I was like, I'm getting money to like do what I love doing. Like,
I'm going to do this in my room anyway.
Trust. But like, mate, if anything, I hate playing in front of like just a single person or like my mum and my dad.
But that's a bit more awkward because that's more like you're expecting to show them. Well, I don't know. Your relationship with your parents. If I was going to show my dad something, it better be like cool. If I show him something and it's like I can just tell him, go, oh, that's nice. That is.
Someone else.
Pulls out his phone, going on reels.
Scrolling.
Playing guitar.
It's
like, that's really cool about his job.
Stimulate his mind or something else.
But no, that's crazy. So obviously that Paul Weller thing must have been mental. But have you got any other crazy stories from like busking, like either earning money?
From busking, I've got the Catfish one, which you probably know about. Cause
well, tell the audience. They don't know.
I told everybody.
I know a little bit.
No, like, so I went to see Catfish. I was a bit obsessed. Yeah. Well, I say obsessed. I was like, my favourite band at the time. And they still are one of my favourites. Well, not at the minute, but as it goes, they were the band that made me want to do like being a band sort of thing. Before that, I was like, just wanted to do solo. But anyway, I went to see them in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And I took my guitar like to try and get it signed, and then Van, the lead singer, was like, "Oh, play us a few songs like outside." Yeah. So I was like playing, but like I thought I'm not gonna play Catfish tunes. I was like, I'm gonna play like tunes that I think you like. So I played like Reptilia by the Strokes, and
that's smart.
And like the Beatles, Saw Us Standing There or something. And he was like dancing about and that. They loving it, like
a little two-step.
That's the thing with him, like two-stepping, like. No, but yeah, so. So that happened, and then got my guitar signed that. And then I went to see him again in Southampton, like on the same tour. Yeah. And I thought, God, I'll take my guitar and I'll do a bit of busking, like earn a bit of money on the day. Yeah. And I was doing that, like, and then I sort of did it near the venue, and then Bondy, the guitarist at the time, he was walking from like the venue to the tour bus. Yeah. So like he saw me and obviously he remembered me. Yeah. And he sat watched me for a minute. Like
it's Jay Campbell.
Yeah. He gave me a $5. I was like, I've still got that. Oh, sorry, I did swear or.
No, that's all right. I'll put it on.
Yeah. Well, $5. Like give me $5. So I was like, yeah, brilliant. Like bit of money. And then he went, oh, you're playing it slightly wrong. So he showed me the chords as well, which is pretty cool. And I went, oh, I just think like I was dead nervous. Like, do you think I could get in the sound check? Like, watch the sound check, and he was like, let me speak to my tour manager and I'll get it sorted. And then he got his tour manager, he come out.
But what is the sound check? Can you just tell me?
Yeah, sorry. So like,
what it,
obviously it's sort of like just make sure the sound's right before the gig. So you like set all your gear up, get the levels, they get all the levels and stuff. So it's like, I mean, it's obviously it's a lot more like. When I do it, sometimes we don't even get one. Like we get a line check because it's obviously it's just like a local gig. But
they get a production.
But they get a proper thing.
Like for each song they do it.
No, they just do like one or two songs.
Yeah,
and they go, that sound.
But they not need to change the stuff for each song, or is they got different?
No, they'll have like different pedals or like guitars and yeah. But yeah, it's just like for basically just the sound of like everything mixed together sort of thing. Like, so they've got clean sound. But yeah, so anyway, the tour manager got me in. Yeah. And then he was like, I was stood at the barrier and I watched them do 2 tunes. I think it was like 7 or something like that. And then Van, see me, obviously remembered me. Yeah, and he was like, oh, does Joe want to get up and do my bit? Like, get up. Yeah. Like, I was going, yeah. And then like, they were going, yeah. And like, they were talking between themselves. Like, yeah, come on. Yeah. Got me up round. Yeah. Give me his guitar. And like, he's like, there's Larry, your guitar tech. There's your drum tech or whatever. Is
your disco tech.
A disco tech. Yeah, here's the band, you know who they are. And then like, I was like, played Cocoon, Catfish. And played it, mate. Oh, in most insane experience I've ever had.
Especially with the band.
Oh, God, yeah. And it was crazy, like, and yeah, I was played that. Like, got a video of it as well. It's on YouTube. Probably,
if I can get hold of that, we'll put it on the little podcast.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's like it's not the best quality, but it's cool. I was only 15.
Yeah.
And but like they were like, yeah, he nailed it. Like, loved it. And got an after party wristband as well after. I was only 15. My dad took me down, so he was waiting in the car.
He didn't get a wristband.
No, he didn't. I was in the after show. Ash. Yeah, I was in the after show with these guys. I thought I'd try my luck, and I bought a beer. They like served me. I was like, sound. And then I'm with the band. Can I have a bottle? I'm with the bottle. But yeah, so I was just chatting to them there, mate. It's surreal. But I come off that stage, I was like, I wasn't nervous, but it was like the adrenaline was crazy. Yeah. Mental. But yeah, I've got a couple mad stories like that.
Yeah. And is that like, would you think, was that the best thing to go for? Like when you asked about the sound, because you must have been nervous. Is that like the best thing to ask to get in with a band? Like, can I come to your sound check? Or, like,
I don't know, to be fair. I was just like, genuinely just wanted to go and watch them sound check, like, because it's cool, like, a bit behind the scenes almost.
Of course, man.
So I was like, and they're my favourite band, and it's like, it's just a mad experience. But I didn't expect that to happen. I was like, mate, insane. Like, come off, like, I went straight to my dad, like, I was like, I've just played with them. I've just played with them.
Like, you never. You got to stop this job.
It's like, he took a video, like Larry, I think he took a video. But they actually spoke about me on an Absolute Radio interview as well. At Isle of Wight in like 2020 or something, 2021. They were like, what about that lad in Southampton or something? They were like, saying how I nailed it.
Jay Campbell, boy.
Yeah, bro. That's the lead singer of Sarcoline. No, like they were saying how I nailed it and that. Like, it's brilliant. It's cool, man. They like remembered it and knew the story exactly. Like, it's brilliant, man.
Is that the only sound check you've been to, or is that like you go to? Like, have you been to many other sound checks?
I have actually, yeah. I've been to another one, but that one didn't end as well as that one. But I was only 14, I think. So I was young. I was a young lad, man. I didn't know what's good. But like, so I went to see Johnny Marr in Holmfirth in Yorkshire. And and like met him before when we went for like a drink. Well, I say a drink. I think I drunk. I must have drunk. I must have had a couple of beers. But I was with my mate and my dad, like, and we was waiting outside. Met Johnny Moore and that brilliant. Like, showed him a couple like riffs that I'd wrote. And stuff. He was like, yeah, cool, man. Obviously, like, maybe I don't know. He was being nice. But yeah, and then I tried to get in a sound check, and he's like, yeah, we'll sort it out. Spoke to the other guitarist as well. I was like, yeah, we'll sort it out. And they never did. Like, obviously they're busy. They're busy, but snakes, but no. So we went back, like, try luck. The support band were walking in the back door, right? And we went, ding, ding, light bulb moment. I was like, hey, can we pretend we're with you, sort of thing? Yeah. And went, well, we can't really do that, but we could accidentally leave the door open. That's what they did. Brilliant, mate. Like, so
they were just like, we just won't lock the door. You just wander in. So you seem alright. You don't seem like a terrorist or a threat or anything.
You don't sound like a threat. Yeah. Could have been.
You're honest.
I could have been that. I could have been a nutter. Yeah, but
different times.
So we got in. We sat in this corner, like, and I didn't know this at the time. I was only young. I didn't know.
You weren't to know any better.
Right. Yeah. So you're not supposed to record in sound checks like that, like anyone.
No.
And I did. I started filming. I could see him pointing at me. I was going, oh God.
Yeah.
I see Johnny Moore was like,
an in-between moment,
oh mate, it's so embarrassing. But that's a 14-month fault. You can't make these mistakes, have you? But then his manager come over.
Who's this?
His manager went, right, lads, you've had your fun. Now you need to fuck off. Like,
right.
Yeah. And I went, oh my God. And he went, I need you to delete that video now. I deleted it, like, I had to delete it in front of him, mate. It was so embarrassing. Yeah. But like, it was pretty cool though. It's still pretty cool. We got to see him sound check. But yeah, that was kind of more of an embarrassing, hurtful end rather than a dubious end. That
do you think you would have got away with, if you didn't get caught filming, do you think that could have progressed like further to like...
No, I don't think...
Getting boys with the manager?
Yeah, I don't know, that would have been cool, but no, I've fumbled it, didn't I? I probably had my time then. They were going to sign me up, and then, and then they went, actually, no, he's filming.
He's a filmer. He's a vlogger.
He's a vlogger. Don't trust that guy with a pinch.
So I'd imagine you're pretty big Smiths and Catfish fans then. You've done sound checks and basically the band members. That's pretty cool. Man.
Yeah. I love all sorts, though.
Yeah.
They're sort of the indie rock, you know me. Like, that's my favourite. Well, I like all my stuff.
So, what do you reckon your favourite bands are at the moment? Just give us 5, because I know your top 5. Because I know you probably listed like 200.
Yeah. Well, I'd say one recently, probably one of my favourite, Bad Nerves.
Bad Nerves?
Bad Nerves, punk band from Essex, I think they are.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've been to see them twice recently. Met them after as well. Really nice lads.
Yeah, you ask you to do a sound check.
I wish.
we finished the gig.
That'd be cool. No, but mate, that was the best gig I've ever been to, probably.
Yeah, you reckon?
Because it's a small venue as well. So everyone was getting mental, like jumping.
People can be themselves, can't they?
Yeah, it was cool, man. But then...
is this in order, or is this just random order? Can we put that at 1?
Random order. You can if you want.
I'm going to put them in my order.
You listen to them after and you put them in your order. Another one is These New South Wales. They're a bit more...
These New South Wales?
Yeah, low-key. They're Aussie band.
Oh, yeah?
Fair, yeah. So, I think... I don't know where they're from. I think they live in Melbourne at the minute.
Oh, yeah. That's not South Wales.
No, I know, but I think they... I don't know where...
They've got to have some...
They've travelled about, but like the lead singer was in that, H2O programme.
H2O program.
Remember that, like the mermaids and that, like kid program, Nickelodeon and John or whatever.
If I'd seen it, maybe.
Yeah, but he was in that anyway. But years ago.
Yeah.
But they're really good, man. Punk band as well, Australian punk band.
Yeah.
Love them. I put anyone onto them at the minute. They're probably my favourite at the moment. But
I'll give them a listen.
Really good. Yeah, I had them on the way actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know. Oh God, then it just goes. It could be anyone like. Still, like Kings of Leon's like one of my favourite bands.
Yeah, Kings of Leon, good.
Obviously, Catfish always brilliant.
Strokes.
Go on, go Strokes. But then again, like I say, I could do.
Yeah, you can probably go forever, right?
50 more top. I always think about this. Like I always struggle like top 5 bands. Like I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Because it does change for 1 and for 2. Like
and it kind of
I've got so many bands that I just love. Like so, it's hard.
And have you got any up and coming bands, like kind of like up underground, like ones that aren't maybe?
Sarcoline brothers.
They're my favourite too.
Yeah. No, up and coming. Maybe Bad Nerves. To be fair,
Bad Nerves.
I mean, they're not spring chickens. But
yeah.
I don't mean that. No, I think that's
they're not mainstream.
They're just a bit older than like 18-year-olds. They're not 18-year-olds, but they're still up and coming.
Yeah.
And they're brilliant. My favourite band. Yeah, I say. really good, like proper like catchy. Not just because punk's like quite like it can be quite rash sometimes, and people can't really take to it. But like it's punk, but with like a more melodic sort of twist where it's like more of a you sing to it. Like brilliant, love it. Really good band, man.
And how do you discover new bands? Is it like through playing gigs and going them, or like the internet? Like how?
I'd say a bit of everything. It varies. Like these New South Wales was because I said like. Alexa. Loads of people's Alexa's just gone off.
Yeah.
I said, like play obviously Bad Nerves, and then it goes off on the radio on Spotify or something.
Oh yeah.
And then it plays like songs that sound like Bad Nerves or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it played these New South Wales. Like, what's this? Yeah. I was like, what's this? It's sick. It's like listening to them, and then I listened to their sort of discography. I was like, yeah, these are awesome.
These are class.
Yeah. So that's like one way, and then like. I don't know, to be fair, like Instagram sometimes get some. Yeah. But like I find a lot of the actual good bands aren't very savvy with Instagram and it's like there's no disrespect to the people who do it, but like.
But it is kind of different kind of art, isn't it? Like music, you kind of put in the best of the best. You don't just let's just get the song done.
Yeah,
you need to be its best. Whereas content is more like
that's the thing.
Get it through the door. Sort of thing. So it's a different kind of.
Yeah, because you've got like if like you're talented, you've got this like. Really good talent, but people nowadays are looking for people that can...
Who can market stuff.
Do content. So you probably... All these amazing bands are probably going under the radar just because they can't
do it. That means that there must be someone who can spot them. If someone's got an ear for them and knows a little bit about marketing and like content strategy, could be like, I'm going to put you four in a band and do something.
I'd say so,
Then I guess they've got to get on.
I think it's rare. It's hard,
That's probably what makes it difficult as well.
Yeah, it's like... I've always say like it's the best time and the toughest time because it's like... It's the best because it's so accessible now. Yeah. But that also is like it's
so saturated, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's so saturated with people like being. You can just do it from your bedroom now. People just record from the bedroom, like songs, like even content creation, like yourself. Like it's easy to just get your phone.
Oh yeah, you don't need like a crew.
Yeah.
Before you'd have to get good enough to get a crew. You're not going to get a crew just to film in your bedroom.
Yeah. And in the like 90s, 2000s, like all these like skate videos, which I'm sure you're into. Like it's just like VHS camera was like having to get the VHS off it and stuff like the tape and stuff. It's just a blag. Like even now, it's hard to get to VHS. But so it's just become a lot more accessible. But in turn, it's just like sort of made it a lot more saturated. Yeah. So it's harder to stand out, but I guess that's where we come in.
It's easy to put out there, but it's harder to stand out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. But yeah.
So moving on to the band, what's the origin story of Sarcoline? How did it originally start?
Yeah, that's a long one as well. I say long. So I joined the Albion, which were a band from Stoke years ago, as a guitarist.
And how old were you
with
then?
The same members. I was 16, 17. Yeah. Because, like as you know, there wasn't many people in our school or like Stafford that was into I think it was. Yeah. I was quite like.
I'm trying to think. I think you're the only one. There might be some people who did it on the DL, but they weren't in a band.
Like Wig and that. Like he had a bit, and Showerwig.
Shout out to you, Wig.
Like Sack as well, like Joe. We had a little band in school, but like never really did much with it. So I joined them, and then like Will, who's the now guitarist for this band, he was the lead singer.
Oh yeah.
But then I left. Anyway, long story short, I left. The bassist is still in the band, Kev.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Kev.
Yeah, shout out Kev. And then Ra was in the band. He's not in the band anymore, but so we were. So I left and then trying to find something else at college at this point. Yeah. And I just could never find anyone who was on the same vibe as me.
It's kind of hard, isn't it? Yeah. And you need the chemistry as well. So you do find someone, but they're an absolute like freak.
That's what.
You can't come in the studio.
There's some nice lads in college. There's some nice lads in college, but they weren't like they were all into the sort of metal. Like, don't get me wrong, I like that sort of thing, but what I wanted to create was not that. Like, but. Yeah, so anyway, we'll end up like sort of knocking on the head for years. Yeah. So I sort of got in touch with Ryan, Kev, and was like, you guys doing it? Do you want to do something? Just give it a go, like. And then sort of just clicked from there. And then we struggled for years to get a guitarist. Yeah. And then it's only till probably 2 years ago. Like, we've been going for years, on and off, as you probably know. Yeah. But like, this is probably the hardest we've hit it, I'd say. Like last year. So we've probably been going for about a year and a half, 2 years now, properly, with like full team, full band. Yeah. So Will joined back, and he's been on it ever since. Like he's loving it. Yeah. Ra sort of left recently, so we're sort of getting a new drummer.
Yeah.
But we've added Mace, another guitarist, with 5-piece now. So I mean, I've
so
always...
have you got a drummer then now, or?
Yeah. We're sort of like, we have, yeah.
Just take it in turns.
Yeah, we do, yeah. But shout out John.
Shout out John.
Yeah.
So what's the recruitment process for trying to get like band members? Is it like something you all take responsibility of, or is it just like?
Mate, I tell you, it's a blag, if I'm being honest, because all the good sort of bit, especially for like a drummer as it was, all the good ones are in bands, multiple bands, and like all the sound ones. But like all due respects, like you can find a drummer, but they might not be that good, but if
you've got time for that, have you?
Yeah, you're not just looking for like. It sounds pretty shallow. I feel like you're not just looking for someone who's good on the drums, because you want like them to be into the same stuff with you.
Yeah.
You want them to look the part as well, like to an extent. Like.
Yeah.
And it's hard, but then I don't know if you're just being a bit too like precautious about that sort of thing. But we've found someone who's.
But the thing with a band, it's not even like a company. It's not like, obviously you want to make money and do stuff. But with a company, it's like just fill the role, because we need to. But this is like
you're selling it,
because if we get someone now, we're gonna. What if we miss out on someone who can actually do it? You
That's
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Settle for this.
And you're like I say, you're also selling like a package, like a deal. Like you're not just like selling the music. It's sort of like you as people. And like whether you're interested and like whether you look cool or like.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can sell, basically, that's what people are looking for. And like nowadays, it's like if you haven't got this many followers or this many likes or something, we're not even going to have a sniff of you. You could be the best band in the world.
If you've got a drummer who doesn't just bring the vibe down, it's like, well, this is just making it. You know what I mean? It's better to have no drummer than a bad drummer.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, because we had no drummer for a few months, like, and we were just writing some of the best stuff. Yeah, drummers. Yeah, because mate, there was a part of the brain that needed itching, because we were playing like writing these tunes and we're going, I just need to hear it. The drums. But like, but we finally got it round to it, and it sounds great. I think it's like one of the best places we've been sound-wise. Sounds really good. And I've started just singing a bit more rather than playing the guitar as much, and it's quite fun. I quite like the idea of just singing and
nice.
being able to G the crowd up a little bit more.
Because I like, obviously not on Joel's level, but I used to play guitar and sing, and it does take a bit to be able to do both. And then you've got to think, right, well, now I need to be a rock star. To do them three things simultaneously is crazy. Because I remember when I first started doing it, then you would either stop playing guitar and you carry on singing, or I'd just go like non-vocal. Like,
it's hard, like,
But then to be dancing around, I think I could do the front man and the singing, but I couldn't do.
You definitely could too. You're good at that sort of thing.
I couldn't do all three. That's crazy.
Like, I've noticed it. Like my singing benefits more from it because I've concentrated on me breathing a lot more. And because I have the odd smoke as well. Like I stopped smoking for a bit because I was like worried that it was gonna thingy.
Kill you.
So I've cut down, but no, it's like because I'm going for it on the guitar. I'm concentrating on what I'm playing there. I'm singing, but like with all our songs, like I'm literally like at the top of my register every time. Like so, so with my thing, I'm like I even noticed it the other day when we were practicing. Like I went like took a big breath, and then went in. I was like, I'd never have done that.
You'd just be trying to get it done, wouldn't it? Kind of like speaking it. Like,
trust.
Which obviously comes with practice, of course. So when you're writing songs, what's the like creative process for writing a song? Like, do you start with something, or is it just literally how it goes?
There's not really. I'd say the best thing that works for me. Like I think it's different for everybody because I've like tried different things. I always used to struggle with it, and I always used to write lyrics was my hardest thing. And I used to cringe, and I used to like cringe at my own lyrics. But like
but that's just part of it.
I think that was
work,
but now I'm like less, but I think I write better stuff anyway. But so I'd say I'd probably just play guitar first. Come up with something on the guitar usually.
So you start with the instrument.
It's usually
And do you think you start? Well, obviously you start with guitar because you play guitar. You don't like.
I'd say so. Yeah. Like I've tried. To be fair, I've done a couple of songs on bass. Like I think Mountain Blue. That was started on bass. I think that bass riff. But I've got no like.
There's no sort of
like it's just how it comes. Like it does come, but it's usually like guitar, and then I'll just sort of mumbo jumbo my way through some words, and then I'll go, oh, that sounds quite good actually. And
do you do it bit by bit? So if you've got the lyrics on the guitar, you're like asking your drummer, can you just like smash out a load of different like little beats
usually I've got a song written before I come here. So like it's just easier I find like than trying to work out the song itself. As long as you've got a song, like, and then other bits can be added on. Like I've just got the core of the song, so then they can do all the little flourishes, all the little like the magic that goes on top, if you will. But yeah, so no, there's no sort of like cut fire method. I wouldn't say.
No.
Like, but yeah, I think just like, and like with my words, like sometimes they might mean something, a couple words, but I don't really go into it thinking I need to write a song about this, because then I feel like it takes away from the fact of it being like a good song. Because I'll write the words and I'll go, like, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds good, but it doesn't really mean anything to the song.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but then I'm thinking, but it sounds good.
It doesn't need to.
Sounds
good,
but
it's all about the sound at the end of the day.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Like,
I think like someone said, like the lyrics literally mean nothing. Like, it's the melodies, and so to some people they do, obviously, but like I think people take what they want from lyrics anyway. Like, I've got my own interpretation of so many songs, like words, that like probably someone else has got a different thought process on what it means or whatever. Like, so.
But we all process music and like differently, don't we? So like when we hear a song from someone, we think of our own experiences, don't we? We don't think of Liam Gallagher doing this stupid stuff. You think of you doing it, don't you? So it's like everyone takes it like in a different. I'm just going to double check this camera's still recording, but I think it's better to go with the sound a bit better than like the lyrics being more meaningful, and because that's what people listen to. They're not going, oh, he's a good storyteller.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, you get some people. Oh, that's one band I forgot was Fontaines. To be fair, they're good, and Wonder Horse as well. They're two very good storytellers. But like, I've never been like. I think I'm not too bad. I think I can do. I've had my moments, but they're just like crazy talented at that sort of thing, like storytelling and poetry sort of thing almost.
And when you do your songs, do you all work together? Like, do you ever say like call up your drummer like because he knows more about drums, I'd imagine. Or like, do you cooperate, or is it like everyone writes their own songs and then just brings them?
I'd say so. Like I say, I usually bring it here and then. I can sort of say what I've got in mind, but I'll just go with what you think, and then you might do something that'll work better for the song, then I'll go, actually, that's pretty cool. Maybe if we do that here, and then the song just like starts from that this seed, and then like blossoms into this flower. I guess. You know what I mean? Like, peak shoot. No, not peak shoot.
That's good though. I think that's cool.
Charizard.
It's a
Charmander, bro.
It's a Pokemon process.
Pokemon,
So. Throughout the, I guess with your drummer, I was going to ask what your favourite gigs you've put on, but I guess you haven't had any drummers or you haven't had backing band members for however long. But throughout the Sarcoline career, let's say, the favourite gigs you've put on?
I don't know. We've supported some good, cool people. Yeah, they're always quite good because you've got a full crowd and it's like Sugar Mill or what have you. But I'd say like the Manchester gigs have always been my favourite because you get people that just come. Yeah, you don't get like you sell some tickets to your mates or whatever. But you get people that just turn up and then they bring the sort of vibe and like we've played 2 gigs in Manchester both times. They've been good reception and like really good vibe. So probably say that. But there's like I'd say probably that or probably like Manchester's probably the best. But I haven't got a specific one. I mean we supported like a band called Black Honey. That was quite cool. Yeah.
Was that cool because you were sort of a big band? Or was the crowd just like mental?
Crowd was decent. I'm trying to think of a good crowd. There's one in Liverpool as well. It was quite a good crowd. Like, sort of everyone's up for it. Like,
yeah. But, that's what you need, there, don't you? Like, you have the worst performance ever, but the crowd are just like, just in a, they bring the vibe. You're just like, I don't even care that I messed up this or I did that. It's just like that was sick.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, you don't care, but sometimes you come away feeling a bit deflated. Sometimes,
can you?
You can do, yeah. Like if the crowd, I don't know, because sometimes you get the odd crowd. Like we had this one gig, like I won't say, but it seemed to be a lot of like there people there.
Yeah. You can't help that.
No, you can't help that. And it's good because you might get one or two of them that might be like, but like a lot of them were just chatting in between the gig. I was like, you're at a music venue. They're obviously like not into the music like how we are. So it's hard, but. No, I think this year's the one for gigs. Like
this is going to be the year. So
we'll get some good gigs.
We got some big plans for 2025, or
hopefully, yeah. I'd say so. We got some good songs, and we're looking at releasing a lot of songs. Releasing a lot of songs. So
good man, put it there. I like the sound of that.
So we're good, but we're going more down a sort of I wouldn't say punk, but just a bit more like. Bit more upbeat, to jump around to. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good. So, can we hear what the latest song's about, or is it like the best just keep private for the sake of?
Not really asked about that sort of thing. But,
it's a super personal song.
Well, we've got like 3 recorded, but we've
completely done.
We've been completely done. We're just deciding on how we want to go about things because we've done the release a single, release a single, and it's sort of. It didn't kill it for me, but it's like I felt a bit soulless. Like everybody's doing that. Everyone's like, "Yeah, this is the best way. You have to do it this way." Yeah. Then I look at someone like These New South Wales, and they just release an album after album. They don't give a toss. Like, they're just like doing it for them.
I think at first that's probably the better way to go.
I think that
power out the work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Instead of being like, I mean, when you're actually at a big level, you need to be putting out perfect songs. So this could not be any better. Like, you know what I mean? But I think at first just power. Not that I've ever written a song. Just power out the work.
No, it's right, because I don't know what I love other local bands are like, but like, mate, I myself and the lads, like, we churn songs out. So like, I mean, you can see up there like the set lists.
Oh, these are the
set lists from the gigs. They're not all up there, but like that one there, it's like a 20-song set of just our own songs, with like a couple covers. So like, and we had more to go in as well, sort of things. We've got like 50 plus songs that we could easily like.
I'm just going to quickly show them. So these are all the sets that you've done.
Yeah. Look at the little pictures of quite.
So here's some sets that they've done of just their own songs.
Yeah, so that's what we started.
And there's a fair few, eh?
That's my favourite, 2 birds, 1 stone.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, that's good.
That's clever, eh?
There's more though, there's one round there. There's a few I haven't put up actually.
Yeah.
Because I did one when I was really ill, so I put sick day. That was the worst. I had COVID. I had to do I had COVID. I had to do 2 gigs.
That's commitment though, right, honestly.
I was really ill, man. It was like, I've really struggled, but it was hard work. We got through it, like. Yeah, it was good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Well, there's a fair few songs coming out this year then?
Yeah. I'd say there will be, whether it's in an EP or an album. We're not decided, but because we still want to get the most out of them. Yeah. But at the same time, if these songs are just going to get left behind, because we keep writing new stuff and I'm like loving it. I mean, not everything's gold, but loving everything that we write. So it's like, you don't want to lose out on some of these really good, because we'll have that where we'll revisit a song from like months ago and we'll go, why have we never like done this? Like, this was such a good song, like. So it's like, it's hard, man. You got to find that. I guess it's really hard because you want to be moving forward, but then it's like, well, what we're already here. You know what I mean? Yeah, people's attention spans are gone now, so it's like albums. People don't really sit through albums, but then if I do it for myself, I think. Oh,
is that why it's better to do the single?
It's like one song.
And absolutely blow it to.
Smithereens.
It's
a hell of a way to be blown, isn't it? But, a lot of people say that's the sort of best way to do it.
Yeah. But I think that maybe, but you just got to do lots of it. Like, I think the single route, that's like probably it. Yeah. You've got to keep smithereens. Like, just next one.
That's what. But then it's like, then people are saying, but you need to spread them out. But you need to do this, and you're getting told like a million different things. Yeah. And for me, like, it's killing the art a little bit for me. Like, I think I just need to like do what I want to do, and I think that's when you're going to get the best version of yourself. I think, I don't know if that's the same for you, sort of thing. Like, man, you look at things. It's like, I always write songs, and I take inspiration, but I never take inspiration to the point of where I'm copying, like some bands do. Yeah. And I'll have a sort of vibe, but like putting your own sort of personality into it, and I think that's what I get the best out of, rather than trying to be someone else, if you know what I mean. Because I've done that before. Like,
I think that's easy to do though, because you see someone do something and it works, and then you just think, well, why don't I just do it like that? And it's like, no, you need to do it.
It worked for them for a reason.
Yeah, because
exactly. You need to carve your own sort of path, like.
Right. So coming to the end of it now, as an experienced band member, what would be your advice to audience to, like, if they wanted to even start a band, like locate a group of pals to just start music, or even just getting yourself gigs? Like, what do you reckon is your best advice?
I don't know, because I think I've had it fairly tough.
Oh, feel bad. The world's against Joel.
I grew up on the streets. Not like, but in terms of, there was nobody, like you say, around me that did that sort of thing, and it was hard. But I think the thing I wish I'd have done, because I was always thinking about, I'm going to do it on my own. I wish I just forced my mates into picking up instruments. I think that's one thing that's like, I love these boys, but there's one thing, I think, starting with your mates, you've got that bond already, haven't you? And I'm not saying we haven't got that bond here, but like, we've had to create that bond ourselves, and it's a longer process, I think. Well, I mean, we click, we're all sound, so we all sort of click.
I guess that's the hardest thing about a band. You need to have the chemistry, and then you need to have the work ethic. If you've got one or the other, it's like, well, you're not going to produce anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like some band, like I think the Sex Pistols were put together, like in One Direction put together. Like, and I just like, that's a bit mad to me. And like, there's a band like Nothing But Thieves, I've got a good story about them, actually. They were put together as well.
But did it work? Or?
It worked, like, multi-selling things. So I don't think there's no method to this at all, like for yourself as well. It might work,
it might not work,
There's no method at all, I don't think, like, and I'm trying to get that out of my head, because you're trying to swing your head around to thinking like, oh, it's got to be done this way, but there's no method it works. Something works for someone else that it might work for you, or it might work for you, whatever. But I think you've just got to do what you feel is right. I think.
Yeah, I think that's better. But that's just modern time, innit? Like with all social media and stuff, it does. If you see someone doing well,
it's hard
even though
not
you can see how talented them, like, well, why is it not working for me? It's like no, like you get what I mean. Yeah. So you do want to think, well, I should be doing this, but
it's hard not to sort of want to do what they're doing. Like, it's tough.
So advice would be just find some pals,
force your mates to do it. Yeah.
What's that Nothing But Thieves story anyway? You got me interested now.
Well, this one's quite cool. So I was 16 at the time, and I went to watch Nothing But Thieves, and I really liked the first band. They were called Airways. Shout out Airways.
If you're listening,
Joel's spreading love. Still going. So I went to meet them after, just like chat to them. Like, I love my music, always have, like, love original music. And met their manager, Nothing But Thieves. This was when they were quite small. Met their manager. Yeah. But anyway, like, so I've been in contact with him for years. Like, really nice bloke. Like, but so recently, probably 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? A year ago? Went to Amsterdam anyway. I texted him. I was like, I'm going to go to Amsterdam and go watch a show, and he gave us like free tickets. And then we got there, and he sorted us after show wristbands as well.
Oh, fine. After show fees.
I've got away with words. I think I've got away with words.
Can I come your sound check?
Yeah, that's my go-to. I think. 3 words. So we went to the after party. Long story short. But actually, side note, Radio X were there at the time in Amsterdam on Chris Moyle's birthday show or something. So we went and took him a Sarcoline shirt, signed it for him. Like, that was funny, isn't it?
You got any sound checks coming up?
You got any sound checks? So we went upstairs, went to this after party, after show, really good show. Bad Nose of Sporting, actually. Massive place, Hippodrome, huge venue. Went to this after party. And Chris Moores was there with like all the Radio X lot, and obviously the band Nothing But Thieves band were there, and it was a free bar. Free bar, mate. This is surreal. Little insight into sort of after party. I don't know what I should be saying. I'm not saying. Marguerite, mate, I was sinking them down. Sinking these margaritas, man. I was hammered, and was chatting to Chris Moores all night. Went out for a fag with him. Absolutely surreal.
So surreal.
And then I was playing a guitar at this side room. No one was there. I was just playing guitar to myself, singing with me mate. Kev, the bassist, he'd come with me. And it was so funny, like such a good laugh. I like met all the band, and I was chatting to the guitarist, Nothing But Thieves guitarist, Dad. I'm making a fool of myself. I was thinking an
your son, he's a good lad. I've heard this 20,000 times, 2 nights.
I want him to record us. I was like, what am I on about the next day?
I'll definitely sort that out for you.
But I had fun. Man, it's fun. It's great. Good laugh. Brilliant.
That's crazy.
Good dude. Yeah, it's mental. I got some cool little stories, but hopefully someone will have some stories about our band.
Definitely. I know. Remember this
cool.
Hopefully.
Because how they how like Catfish were treated me, and the Nothing But Thieves man just like been with me. Like I'll always like you
remember it.
I'll always will. I'm always first to listen. So if anyone wants to share, I'm like. I think I'm attentive.
You're an empath.
Like I think so, I'd like to think so. Unless you cross me.
And it's bad news.
It's curtains, brother.
Right, well, perfect. I think that wraps everything up, mate. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me on, Alf. It's lovely to see you, and enjoy your travelling, brother.
I'll leave Joel's links all on the screen and below, so make sure you check them out. Any tour dates coming up, that'll be on Joel.
It'll be on the website. We've got a website and that, and all on the socials, and you could keep up to date on that. I'll keep you sorted.
Great band.
Cheers, Alf.
Great lads.
Yeah.
And make sure you check them out.
Rock and roll, brother. That's good. Nice one.